It's time, y'all. We gotta talk about Kilian's Black Phantom. Yes, because winter is winding down and yeah, spring is on the horizon. And it also means I'm gonna end up putting this scent up because, oh yeah, that's a hint at what type of scent it is. So let's get on into it, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here. Yes, we're doing a dedicated review on this beauty right here, Kilian's Black Phantom. This is the only black bottle I have from Kilian, now that I think about it. So as always, when it comes to dedicated reviews, I always rate fragrances by 4 categories. First category is mood, and that is simply, how does this fragrance make me feel? What time of year do I see myself wearing it? The vibes, the occasion, we talk about it there. Second category is strength, and that is on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being this ain't nothing but water in a pretty bottle, to 10 being nuclear powerhouse juice that I'm probably gonna have to scrub it in order to get it off. Third category is longevity, and it is how many hours long lasting is the fragrance. And then the fourth and final category is simply, is this a compliment getting fragrance, yes or no? So now you know how we do things, and let's get into the video. Lipstick of the day today, everyone. We are rocking a purple, an oldie but goodie, and this is from MAC, and if you know, you know. This is MAC Heroin Lipstick. Yes, this color is Forever That Girl. As always, everything on the face will be in the description box below, so you don't have to look for or ask questions. And then, of course, the fragrance of the day is going to be, as always, the fragrance we are discussing, and that is Kilian's Black Phantom. So without further ado, let's get into the backstory as well as specs of this fragrance. This is a fragrance I smelled, what's that now? Oh wow, it's been 3 years now since I first smelled this fragrance. I smelled it at counter, and I eventually ordered a discovery set of samples and whatnot from Kilian's website so I could play in them officially. And this was one of the samples in that set, and I eventually made my way onto it. First priority was, of course, the Good Girl Gone Bad, because that was the first ever Kilian fragrance I ever purchased, and the full dedicated review is already up on that one if you want to check that out. But I eventually made my way to Black Phantom. I'll admit, kind of was a little weary of it at first because of the color of the bottle, and I assumed that it would probably be a little bit more masculine type of thing. But as usual, I always like to test out fragrances on paper as well as on skin, and I was pleasantly surprised by this one that it wasn't uberly masculine to me. It was that 3 years ago, and yeah, eventually, what was it, last year, 2023, I finally got a full size bottle. So this one was a slow burn that, yeah, it took 2 years for it to get upgraded. So that's the backstory on Kilian's Black Phantom. So another thing, let's get into the specs. This fragrance is not new. It came out in 2017, so it's been out for a little minute, and it still gets a lot of love from what I have noticed, particularly from the guys. And let's get into the notes of this scent, because I gotta admit, the color and the packaging of the bottle kind of hints at what direction we're going in. So it has notes of rum, sugarcane, dark chocolate, coffee, caramel, almond, heliotrope, and sandalwood. So yeah, it's a dark gourmand type of scent is what I like to classify it as. Very dark. So now let's talk about sizes and pricing. So this is one that's kind of interesting because there are multiple versions of the 50 ml size, and you will see what I mean, and that is very unique to this scent in my opinion. There is a travel set of 3 different vials, and that retails for $225. Then there is the 50 ml refill size, and that is $235. And then there is the traditional one that we normally see, which is this right here. This is the classic 50 ml that comes in a regular box and what have you. That now retails for $295. Then there is the special 50 ml with the coffret that has the skull on it. It looks like a pirate's case to me. Coffret retails for $395. So you get the fragrance, the 50 ml size, and that special case for it. Then, of course, you gotta have the Big Daddy, which is the 250 ml, the carafe, where it looks like an actual glass of cognac or bourbon or something like that. And that retails for $1,020. So if you love Black Phantom, get you that big boy and you can bathe in it. So another thing is, this fragrance is a part of their Sellers collection. One thing about Kilian, they have a whole bunch of different mini collections, whatnot. They have like the narcotics as another example. But yeah, this is part of the Sellers. And from what I've noticed, the Sellers are classified as the fragrances that are more woodier, and they're also more boozier from what I have seen. They're going to lean more into that rum, of course, cognac, because of course, Kilian Hennessy of the Hennessy family. So it makes sense that it would have a more boozier vibe within the scent. So all right, y'all, let's get into this scent. I mean, again, like I said, I'm no stranger to this scent. I've been smelling it for 3 years, had my bottle now for several months. And I'm also going to re-spray it on my skin too, and the paper, so I can tell y'all like what I actually get. For me, the caramel and the coffee are most prominent, and then it's like the dark chocolate in the middle to me. Yeah, this is definitely a dark gourmand for sure. This is not lighthearted at all, y'all. This is like spooky season dark. That's how it is. If you all recall, I feel like I put this in my Halloween list of fragrances because it's definitely giving Halloween to me. Oh yeah, the booziness is coming out. Oh yeah, this is dark. This is dark. So now y'all, let's get into the actual rating system and let me tell y'all what it's giving me. So the mood of this scent, which I'm kind of already alluding to, this is a cold weather fragrance for sure. Cold weather, y'all. It's like a cloudy day. In particular, a nighttime scent to me. I enjoy this in the evenings more so. Like I said, it's dark, but it still has a little bit of the gourmandy touch with the rum, the caramel, and the chocolate situation. So it's also giving nighttime when you're feeling a little spicy to me. I also gotta say, this is absolutely a unisex scent to me. This is straight down the middle unisex. And because of the fact it's so dark, I do see why more of the guys tend to gravitate toward this one than the ladies. This is more so for the ladies that like a little bit like darker fragrances, a little bit more femme fatale type of scents. You like your unisex scents because it gives you a little bit more of an edge. This is for that type of lady, but in my opinion, this one is straight down the middle unisex. In fact, I even got my husband's the head elf opinion on it, and he likes this one too. He thinks he would rock it himself. He was like, nah, I wear it myself. Like, I really like that one. So yeah, it's perfectly unisex. And of course I have it, so I think so that I can wear it too. Now let's talk about the strength of this fragrance because yeah, we really gotta talk about this. Now, to look at this bottle and the notes and all that, you thinking, oh, Black Phantom, it's gonna be a heavy hitter, it's gonna be beast mode, it's gonna be all of the normal terms we use to describe a powerful scent here in the fragrance community. You think it's gonna be all of that, right? Y'all, let me tell you something. The strength of this fragrance is a 4. It's like once you spray it, that initial opening, okay, that hits you, but then it immediately quiets down and gets real soft. So yeah, y'all, like the strength to me is a 4. If I want to be nice, maybe when it's a little warmer, you try to put this on 4.5, but it is a 4 to me. And that is just weird. And that's also what's taking me so long to do this review because I was wrestling with it. I'm like, something I can't quite put my finger on, and it finally clicked for me after wearing it the most recent time. I'm like, yeah, it's the strength. It's not a strong fragrance. To look at it in the notes, it's not. It's really not. And I'm a little disappointed about it. I gotta be honest about that. I am. So now, y'all, let's also talk about the longevity of Black Phantom, y'all. The longevity is also within the same situation as how the strength is, y'all. I only get 3 hours out of this scent and 4 if I overspray on a good day. It is not a long-lasting scent. Like the performance, it's not good. It's lacking. It's leaving me wanting more. There's more to be desired. And I have played with different amount of sprays. I've sprayed lighter, I've sprayed more on skin as well as clothing and whatnot. I've bathed in it. And it's just not gonna be a strong performer. And I've just officially given it up. So yeah, I just wanna let y'all know, yeah, the performance, the longevity, 3 to 4 hours is it. That's all you're gonna get out of this one. And then that last category about Black Phantom. Is this a compliment getting fragrance? So here is the thing. No, it is not. This is what I like to call a fragrance that you gotta like it for you. It has to be something that you wanna wear, which of course, I mean, that's why we really wear fragrances. It's really for us. I know for sure that's me. Of course, we have the fragrances that we wear when we know we wanna get compliments or be crowd pleasing. We wanna be in social settings, whatnot. Completely understandable, but at the end of the day, fragrance is personal. And for sure, Black Phantom falls into that category because this is one I wear for me because nobody else comments on it. Not that I'm fishing for a compliment, but it doesn't turn heads, at least not on me. Whereas, so like, I do enjoy the scent and it's definitely one that I wear based on the mood. You would not see me put Black Phantom in a most complimented fragrance list. You would not see that happen because it doesn't get compliments for me. It just doesn't. And that's okay. So in conclusion, that is my opinions and reviews of this here fragrance, Kilian's Black Phantom. Even though it does not perform well and what have you, and it doesn't last as long as I like, I still enjoy the fragrance. I gotta admit, I'm okay with it because I still wear it, I still reach for it. It still has a place in my collection. But am I gonna get on here and be like, oh, it's the best thing ever, we still need it, it's still worth the hype and all that? I can't get on here and do that. I can't hype this fragrance. Like, this is one like I did. If you sample it, and for one too, I've seen it also in Sephora when I've seen it on counter, so you can play in it and test it. This is one because of the strength and the longevity situation. Please sample this fragrance for yourself. Do not blind buy this scent because yeah, And especially, again, it's a niche fragrance. We're talking niche pricing. I don't want nobody to be disappointed just based off of something that's been hyped up, because it is talked about a lot, particularly in the winter time. So this is a scent, again, please test it for yourself. Again, I knew what I was getting myself into. I was hoping maybe I would get more performance, more projection, being able to have a full bottle of it and being able to bathe in it and whatnot. But no, yeah, it's just okay. It is just okay, but I enjoy it though. I still enjoy this. So yeah, it's super gourmandy on my skin. Yeah, the chocolate is coming through more and more on the skin as it warms up. So I enjoy this one. However, again, it's not, is it gonna be, say, like best performer, my favorite Kilian? No, it is not. That is my review of Kilian's Black Phantom. Let me know your thoughts, you all, of this fragrance. Do you own Kilian's Black Phantom? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is it a staple for you? Are you like me where, yeah, the performance ain't there, but I still love it? Are you kind of like there with it? Let me know, because again, this is an interesting scent. Yeah, so yeah. But as always, I will catch y'all in the next video.